I think we'll get started. I'm going to show you this card. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And it opens up and there is a place for a gift card holder. And if you don't want a gift card holder, you can just make it bigger and it will and just cover up the whole place. So you don't have to use it for a gift card holder, but it's really nice, and it looks complicated, but it's really, really, really simple. So anyway, I will show you the measurements first, and we're gonna start out with Secret Sea, which is one of the in colors, and the card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4, which is a quarter piece of cardstock. So that's Secret Sea. And then we're gonna have the beautiful gallery designer series. Hi, Diane. Good to see you on here. Hope you're feeling better. This is the beautiful gallery designer series paper, which is Secret Sea and Cloud Cover, which are beautiful together. And then we have a piece of cardstock that is cut 4 1/4. Oops, should have left that on there. 4 1/4 by 9 inches, and then we will score that at 3 6, and I will show you how to score that. And then we have, for the inside where the gift card goes, this piece is 3 inches by 2 7/8, or if you don't want a gift card holder, it's 4 inches by 2 7/8, 4 inches by 2 7/8. And then for the front piece, we have cloud cover, which is 4 inches by 3 3/4, and then a basic white, 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And then for the back part of the card, for the inside of the small card, this piece right here, this is 4 inches by 3 3/4. And I will put these measurements down, and then I also will have them on my blog after we're done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the designer series paper to the Secret Sea card base. So I just think this paper is absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to be using, for our stamp set, we're going to be using the beautiful Motif, which is part of the suite with the gallery. So this beautiful Motifs is what we're going to be using for our sentiments. Okay, we've got that done. We'll set that aside, and then we're going to bring in our scoring tool, our trimmer, and I'm going to score at, so this is 4 1/4 by 9 inches. And I'll put that out and show you. It's 9 inches. And then we're going to score it at 3 inches and 6 inches. So when you, excuse me, when you score at 6 inches, excuse me, you pull it over clear to the, when the arm is in, that is 6 inches. So you just pull it over, and that's exactly 6 inches. So the first thing we're going to do after this is to fold this and burnish it really, really, really well so that it will lay flat as can be. And then we're going to accordion. So this is that way, and this one will be the opposite fold. So I'm burnishing that really well. So now this will go on the front of the card like this. So as you see, it's really easy. So I'm going to start by doing the inside piece, which is the 4 inches by 3 3/4. So I'm going to start with the basic white, and this will be here. And I'm going to use Secret Sea, and I'm going to ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp off so that it's lighter, and then my sentiment will show through. So I'm just going to go over here and make it very light. So I stamped off twice, and then I'm going to put that right in the center, just like that. So it's I actually did it a little bit lighter, which I kind of like better. And then I'm using the thank you for everything, which is this right here in the beautiful motif. So I'm going to ink that up and stamp that right in the center. Thank you for everything. And then we will attach that to the inside of the little card, the little front card. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this 2 7/8 by 3 inches, and your 2 7/8 will be along the side, and it will be right here. And I'm going to use my, get that ink out of the way. I'm going to use my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to put that in and just take out just a little bit so that you can get the, so now I have a little place to put the gift card. And I'm actually going to use tear and tape to put this down, since it might get a little work, and this is a real good sturdy tear and tape for any kind of anything you have that gets a lot of action. It'll stay. So that, and we're going to take off the tape. And this is really easy. And then the last one. And then this will go, and I'm going to line it up along the bottom so it's lined up with that piece, so it doesn't look kind of odd. Right there. So there's that part. Now we're going to do the front. And again, I'm using the Secret Sea ink, and I'm going to stamp on the basic white 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And I'm going to again stamp off so it's light, but it has a nice light background. I think stamping off one will be fine. So now I'm going to put that right in the center. Perfect. And then the next thing is You've Been on My Mind, and I like that saying. And if you want to add I got too much ink on that. I'm going to take a little bit of that off and re-ink it. Tap, tap, tap. That's what I always say, tap, tap, tap. You've been on my mind. There. Now this will be attached to the cloud cover, which is 4 by 3 and by 2 3/4. 4 by 3 3/4. 2 3/4. And this will be on the cloud cover. The cloud cover is a beautiful match for the Secret Sea. And this will be placed on here. And so we're gonna add this here. And now our little card is made. So now I'm going to attach this to the card base. So I'm going to use seal. And then I'm going to center it right there. Perfect. And I'm going to use some of our antique pearls. These are my favorite, really, literally, because you can color them. I could have colored these Secret Sea or cloud cover, but I'm just going to leave them the beige. It's kind of a beige color, and I'm just going to leave them like that. And then, so that's the card. Was that easy or what? I like to give gift card holders gift cards, and so these are going to be perfect for the gift cards that I want to give. So I'm gonna, you know me, I have to make a few other cards. So I'm gonna show you the other cards I made. This one is a birthday card, and I use the not 29 anymore. I don't know if you've seen that. It's an online. It says, I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. Happy birthday. And I can put my gift card in there. And then this is the Wildflower Designer Series paper. And this is a cutout. So I didn't even put any sentiment on the front. I think that's so cute. I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. Happy birthday. And then this is another birthday card. It's your day. And this is using the Charming Day stamp set and paper. So it's happy birthday. And then it folds up like that. And then this one is the Perfectly Pears. It's one of my favorites right now. I'm not really into the fruit so much, but I just love this paper. So it says, a good friend is a gift. Thank you, friend. And these are just cutouts from the paper. And last but not least, I'm giving you a sneak peek of what is coming in the little mini catalog, which you should be getting. Thank you, Rebecca. I know that's beautiful. You should be getting your small catalog, your mini catalog, Christmas holiday catalog, probably the third week, probably next week, I imagine. They'll be coming to you. If you don't get it by the 1st of September, let me know. So this is from our house to yours. And then this is a season's greeting. And this is actually one of the ephemera. And it's just a gold embossed. So I think this is gorgeous. So anyway, that's what I have. And I'll put these out here so if you want to take a screenshot. And then if you share, I will send the card that we made today to one of you. What did the die cut for the birthday cake come from? That's the Wildflower. I think it's Wildflower something. And that's one of the die cuts in that paper. So if you look online, go just search for Wildflower and it'll bring up that, Rebecca. So there you go. I think these are beautiful. I'm going to be making more of them definitely so that I can have plenty of them ready for the holidays. And of course the holiday catalog's coming, so we'll have lots of choices. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And hi, Anne. Thank you for joining. It's nice to see you on here. I appreciate it very much. So here are the cards, and if you share, I will send the card to one person, and I will have the measurements underneath the video in a little while, and then I will also have it on my blog. Thanks everybody for joining. Have a great day.